Alright folks, we're back for some more FF9. And thankfully, we're actually going to finish today. Because we're literally right at the end. All that's left is the final dungeon. I guess there is one last side quest we can do to wrap up the Chocobo stuff. But for the most part, the Chocobo story is over, so it's not really necessary. Just gotta run around and land on a bunch of beaches, I guess. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I guess it won't take that long, so fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, I opened up everything I'm gonna need for that. Let's transition over. What's up? Hope everyone's doing well out there. Today's January 17th. I don't know why I felt the need to say the date, but I feel it's probably because I'll be uploading these way later on YouTube, so people will get confused about when these were recorded. These are very old videos. For those of you watching on YouTube, they are not uploaded anywhere, or they were not recorded anywhere near their upload date. Just to let y'all know. Alright, so here's the guide. Alright, cool. We'll try this. If it gets too complicated, I'll give up on it and move on. Because, again, there's no extra cutscenes or anything as far as I know. So. Alright. Stop the music and get on with the show. Let's fucking go. Pause champ. Waiting for the game to start so I can plug in the controller so it actually works. It's so janky that I have to do this. I love that Final Fantasy VIII HD Remaster was flawless with the controller. Hell, I didn't even have to use one of these. I was able to use a PS4 controller and it worked perfectly. It never gave me any issues. This thing, it's like, it double clicks if you have it plugged in before you start the game up, so you gotta start the game up first and then plug it in. This game is jank. I think it's because even Square Enix knows that FF8's more popular than 9, unfortunately. Oh, not for me. I mean, I like 8 better, but still. You know, unfortunate for this port or this HD remaster. Just, it didn't iron out all the kinks as much. But they're also lazy with 7, though. They're like, on a technical level, 8 got favored a lot. 7, there was also kind of a half-assed HD. They didn't even call it an HD remaster, but it might as well be, you know. But it's also pretty half-assed. It has the like game enhancers, the little battle boosts and all that stuff. But outside of that, the audio issues. You saw that when I streamed. I've streamed it twice. Once before FF7 Remake launched, and then well, actually after, because I was slow, like right now. But you know, both times it's like the cutscene audio doesn't work right, and FF8 was like flawless the whole way through. Oops, wrong fucking file. I loaded up the wrong goddamn file. Of course I did. Where did I take me there though? It was oh my god, actually I forgot to save it, didn't I? I think I did. Look at the times. There's nothing ahead of this. 30 hours and 15 minutes. 30 hours and 27 minutes. Wow, I actually forgot to save before I finished the stream last night. Well, no biggie, folks. That's why there's a fast forward button. Because literally, I just stopped after this. I think I just did Chocobo's Paradise, but hey, I mean, we get to see that cutscene again. Let's see. Just turn those two things on. I saved after collecting everything. And I would just rush through all this shit. I like how the Moogle yells at you from across the hall. You sure you want to go? Like, yes, motherfucker. Well, we saw all this last night. Can't believe I forgot to save. But again, no big deal. Since we already saw these cutscenes last night, I don't have to voice over anything or read anything. I can just hit the I win button. Like this. Again, what a terrible waste. You get that music for the Silver Dragon, but then regular boss music for Garland? What? Also, I can't remember if the spelling of his name is the same as, I think it's a little different, but I can't remember how. As, the main bad guy from FF1. Before he turns into Chaos, of course. Was it spelled that way too? Garland? Like G-A-R-L-A-N-D? I have to go back and look at my FF1 stream now. Can you skip this? No, you cannot. I like how it's just this whole game between Garland and Kuja. It's like whoever's controlling that ship has all the power. I think if it was that valuable, Garland wouldn't have let it out of his sight. Let's all go into trance for this, because that's what Kuja's gonna do. Super Saiyan 4 over here. Oh, with red hair. I like Ultima's animation for this game. Finally changed it from the big-ass green explosion. But then they brought that back in future games, I think. I'm sorry, in Fast Forward, that looked hilarious. He just quickly punts his ass off the platform. It's like... The fast-forwarded sound effect, too. He just fucking flies off. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can skip this one, okay. Alright, now we gotta run through this real quick. Again, it's mostly dialogue, though, without any random encounters. This is where it almost seems like Zidane's about to confess his love for her, and then he just says thanks. I don't know if that's what they were going for or not, and then they just cuck us like they always do. The audience gets cucked always. But yeah, they had a moment. And then we go back to... Oh right, we're supposed to get the fuck out of here because the place is blowing up. Oh, yeah, skip it. Not every movie is skippable, but most are. I didn't even open that treasure chest when I got control of this ship, I just remembered that. I gotta go into the cockpit and open it up. See what else is in here, too. Seems like a pretty big ship. That someone's getting tired. It's like playing Chocobo Hot and Cold. The little genomes. These Zidane and Vivi have a lot more in common now, after the whole genome thing. The Genome Soldiers. Metal Gear Solid 1 now. Elite Genome Special Forces took over Shadow Moses Island. I gotta say, that guy has a very satisfying voice. I know I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid all of a sudden out of nowhere, but... The, very ASMR. The Colonel or whatever? Colonel Campbell? Campbell Soup? Okay, here we go. We're back to where we were. Mostly. I say mostly because... Hold on, let me turn these off. Just leave that one on. I say mostly because I still gotta redo Chocobo's Paradise or whatever. And, you know, grab the Ultima weapon again. Let's see, so... Crystal Greens. Here you go. Let's go, Choco. Little buddy. Wait. Oh, this is it, okay. So, I think we had to line them up like this, right? And then it was around... Oops. Right, you gotta do this. I'm gonna fast forward till we find it. Right. I know it was around... It was between these two. The distance between them is a problem, though. I can't remember... I think they were still in view, but like way in the back like that. So it was like right here. here? No. I'll check the picture after this. Yeah, let me check the picture. I might be in the wrong spot. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's a little closer, it seems. He's a little closer, actually. I might be off a little. And again, I might be on the wrong side of the islands. I think I am, because there's no shallow reef where this guy's standing in the picture. Ah, I think I got these confused, didn't I? This place is such a troll. Yep, it was over here, actually. Okay. I think it was right here, then. Got it! Aquamarine, ultimate weapon. Boom, boom, boom. Maximilian, invincible card. And now we go to Chocobo's Paradise to turn in the quest for having found every single treasure you can with a Chocobo. All the Chocographs, the dig spots. God damn it, I forget I have to fly to get into this motherfucker. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Whoa, the fuck? See, they didn't program this for analog. At least not this Steam port, anyway. So like, if you tilt the analog stick just slightly over to like another direction, it's programmed like the D-pad. So it just makes a hard right or left, basically. It starts making a hard right or left. There's no like smooth change of direction, like subtle change of direction. That's not, I didn't really do that in this game. Alright, so I gotta find somewhere to start flying. There it is. There. I don't know. Let me put on the ultimate weapon before we continue. I think in terms of abilities, they're alright, right? As long as they have auto haste and auto life, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this again. Yeah, we're good. Whatever. Oh right, I'm supposed to go in with Chocobo. Sorry. Choco! They start to say their goodbyes, it gets really sad and tearful. And then Zane's like, I can't get home. He's like, I'll carry you. And he fails horribly. And then they're like, I'm really stuck, this is not good. And Choco's like, wait, you guys are my real family! Also, I forgot to comment last night. I realized when I was going to bed, I realized, yeah, because I talked about last stream how they delve into, like, themes of life and death, friendship, family and loneliness, and, racism, racial discrimination, all that stuff. This is another, you know, this continues that, even though this is a side quest. Because the Fat Chocobo says this is a place only for Chocobos. Like, there's no exceptions. So that right there is already, like, you know, racial discrimination. Only Chocobos are allowed here. And then Choco decides his family doesn't need to be a bunch of random Chocobos all living in this awesome, amazing paradise. His family's the people who've been there from the beginning, with him, through thick and thin. You know, Zidane and Meme, basically. Little Moogle. So he decides to stay with us. He decides we're his paradise. Because we're his family. And Fat Chocobo's astounded by this. He's like, wow, I never thought he'd refuse to stay in our paradise. But maybe it's just as well. So you guys want to see these cutscenes, go back to my previous stream and watch the end. Because I did all this, but then I forgot to save. Anyway, you challenge him to a card game and he'll save this for some reason. When you leave, try visiting all the world's beaches by yourself. Do not fear the monsters. I'll grant you peace and restore you once you've visited them all. Yeah, you don't have to play cards with him. Just make him say that, and then you start a new side quest. Which, again, doesn't really add to the story anymore. Like, it's pretty much wrapped up at this point. Chocobo's little side quest. Or Choco's side quest. Should call him by his name, right? But it's just... It gives you a small perk, I guess. Yeah, a perk like this at the very end of the game. It's a balancing thing, of course. They don't want you to have a perk like this too early. But at the same time, it makes it kind of useless. Because it's like... Unless you still have a lot of side quests left to do in this game, especially ones that take place in the world map, you're not really going to use this that much. Anyway. So... Now we're exactly where I left off at the end of the last stream. How long did that take? 16 minutes. Well, with counting my intro and everything, but even with fast forward that took a minute, so I apologize for that. I stupidly forgot to save. So before I forget again, I'm gonna do it right now. Fucking power outage or something. Screws me over and I gotta do all that again. Fuck that. Okay, we got this. Alright, so all the beaches in the world, right? Extremely simple quest. To visit every named beach in the world. To do this, go to the beach, dismount your steed, and press circle. And that's why Choco has that other symbol up above his head now. If you haven't registered the current beach in the side quest and the quest is active, you'll hear a sound indicating success. There are 21 in all. The main difficulty here is the islands. They're listed below for your convenience. And he's got little bullet points there. Now, the continents, the easy ones, just literally circle the outer edge of each one and register each new beach that you pass, keeping count as you go. And he puts how many are in each continent, so we gotta follow along here. Obviously, Forgotten Continent has none. They didn't want you getting on that continent before having an airship. Lost Continent, which is the ice one. I'm at there right now. There's 2 beaches. This is one of them, already standing right here, so let's get it. There's number 1. Now let's look for the other one. Oh, is this it? Where do we find it? Yep, there we go. Alright, Lost Continent's done. Let's see. Outer Continent has 6, including the one by Madain Sari, which is technically on an island. And Mist Continent has 7. That one has a shit ton. Well, 6 isn't that different from 7. They both have a shit ton, but whatever. Let's see, this one has 6, huh? Oh, might as well start at this edge. Memorize where I am on the map so I can remember. Let's trace the outer edge. Like a little beginner's drawing book. There's that one. Okay, keep going. I mean, thank goodness for fast forward. At the same time, if I go too fast, I'll probably zoom right past the beach I haven't gotten yet. So, gotta be careful. Yeah, you can make this hard for yourself if you don't trace the outer edge and you just try to zigzag across the continents and then lose track of which beaches you got already. Don't do that. Just be patient and do what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. That's 3 so far. Does this count as a separate one? Or is this still the same one, technically? It's still the same one. I forgot to keep count, but I'm pretty sure that was 3. Okay, this still counts as the same one, right? Okay. Making sure none of these have some janky-ass hitbox where it's like, no, you weren't standing in the right spot. Like, what? What the fuck? It's 4. There's 1 left. He said technically it's on an island on the north side. So, he said it's the one by Madain Sari. Not this one, right? Oh, there we go. 6. Okay, cool. And yeah, Madain Sari's right there. There, that's all 6. Okay. Now there's 7 on the Mist Continent, and then we go for the little islands. Mist Continent 7. Okay. I don't know why this is coming back to me right now, but isn't there a side quest where you actually meet Vivi's grandfather and you find out he actually faked his death? I think this is one of the island ones. I just got it ahead of time. Well, there you go. Then I won't have to get that one. Let me check the bullet list. The bullet point list. Conmore Shores, northeast of Outer Continent. That might have been it. Let me check the name before I leave. Yep. It's actually Conmure Shores. This guy has a typo here. He put Conmure Shores. Oh, there we go. We got one of the island ones. But before I do too many of those, let's go to Alexandria. Well, I call the whole Mist Continent Alexandria for some reason, even though that's not true. There's 3 fucking nations in that place alone. It's kind of cool how they went with the whole, like, the rest of the world is completely unknown. You know, kind of like the medieval Europe days. It's like that's all they knew. They had no idea there was this whole other continent that would later be called North America and South America. You know, the whole time. Haven't found a single one yet. Oh, here's one. That's 1 out of 7. Oops, don't get on the fucking... That's 2. That's 3. You guys like this music? That's 4. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Before I forget. Dun, dun, dun. What was this? I gotta stay focused. 4. I got 4. Okay. What is this? A dock I've never seen before. 5. I think it's a Lindblom dock, isn't it? Yeah, actually, now I think about it, it has the right shape. That's 5. Excuse me. That's 6. We got one more motherfucker left. Oh, there it is. That's 7. We're done. Yep, we're back where we started. Okay. Now all that's left. 2, 6, 7. All that's left is the island, and I already got the first one. Khmer Shores. Landshake Shores is south of Chocobo's forest. Oh, we're already close to that. Oh, semi-close. I can just cross it, go across the mountain. But then I'll have to find a way to get off the... Never mind. I have to find a beach. Okay, so Chocobo's forest is over here. So that means if we're talking about an island, it's gotta be one of these little ones here. This is part of the continent, isn't it? Yeah. No, this is not it then. There it is. Must be this tiny one. Landshake Island. There we go. Okay. Lannar Island. The island with the Q's Marsh. Oh, that narrows it down. Considering I never entered them. But I guess that means there's only one island with the Q's Marsh on it. I think we've passed it a couple times, but I did not take note of where the fuck it was, and this guy doesn't say. He just expects you to have already been there, because he was doing the... During the walkthrough, he was listing out the Q's Marshes. For people who want to do the frog catching minigame with Kina. Which I was like, why would I want to do that? But... it might be one of these, honestly. But I vaguely remember that there was a Q's Marsh on a lonely island over here somewhere. Lonely Island! I haven't listened to their music in a while. And it's kind of outdated at this point, but still kind of funny. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we know we're on the right track when it gets that dark. Because, you know, we gotta go to the Eiffel tree. And that's where it was. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna guess that the Q's Marsh he's talking about is actually over here. The one that's on an island. Pretty sure it was one of these islands down here. Oh god, where did I get on? Hey, there's Chocobo's Air Garden. I like how even this guide said that Ozma is basically a beach ball. It does kind of look like that. And they never clarified though, was he technically an Eidolon or no? This is the one, there we go. Yeah, I thought so, I was like, I vaguely remember it was over here. Lennar Island, there we go. Palmnell Island, the one with Chocobo's Lagoon. I spent a lot of time there, off stream. Raging. Not really raging, it didn't get that bad, but yeah, I was kind of like, dude, these Chocograph pieces, why? Why won't they show up? Only to find out later that the last 3, not just the last 2. What the fuck is this? Okay. Wait, no, that's Chocobo's Air Garden. That one, okay. The last 3 are the ones that are not available until after Mount Gulag. There we go. Palmnell Island. Salvage Archipelago east of Daguerreo. I have no idea where that is. It's another optional town I never went to. Great. Time to go back to the main walkthrough and find out where the fuck that was. No, it's in the side quest section. Thank God he made its own page. Daguerreo. Where the fuck is this? Located on Sacro Bless Island. The largest island in the Salvage Archipelago. Oh, I know where this is. We actually passed by it on stream a couple times. Yeah, I never bothered going in, but I did on a previous playthrough, and I thought main scenario would take us there eventually, so I didn't go in. And now I'm like, oh shit, I should have gone there. But it's here, but I gotta find a fucking forest. Let me just go back this way. Fuck it, it's easier. Here we go. Boom. It was one of these islands. Had a big ass mountain on it, so it's probably this one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so it's a good thing not all towns are blocked off. But oh right, I have to. God damn it! I hate this rule. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this place. Why not check it out really quick? Oh, let me get the beach first before I forget. Let's see where it's at. Right, if there was a beach, I wouldn't have had to fly. He said there's a beach on an island close to this. Let's see. It was Salvage Archipelago east of this place. Okay, east. So... oh, not here. East of Daguerreo. Gotta be... it's gotta be one of these ones, because the Lost Continent doesn't have any beaches. We should have included images with this. This place? No, that's Chocobo's Lagoon. We've gotten that one already. Maybe this one. That wouldn't make any sense, because that's southeast. I gotta go find somewhere to land. You know what? Let me verify that that's Daguerreo before I waste a bunch of time. Pretty sure it is, but let's verify. So we know we're actually looking in the right spot. You can't fool me. That lake is a scrotum, and this is... well, you know what's between that. Between the two orbs. A question mark. There it is, Daguerreo. It's like a giant library of knowledge. I forgot what there was to do here, and honestly, I kind of don't really care anymore. I just kind of want to finish the game. I just want, I just wanted to verify we were in the right spot. Yeah, like I said last night, I have a newfound appreciation for this game, for the themes that it explores, the philosophical topics that it touches upon, and all that stuff. But overall, the game is still drudgerous, if that's a word. It still feels like drudgery getting through it, so I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm done with this. I kind of want to just finish the game already. Yeah, he said east of Daguerreo. Well, let's try circling this continent, which I know doesn't have any beaches, and see if there's some lonely island, name drop again, with a beach on it. I'm gonna try the one with the Chocobo tracks really quick, because I swear to God, it could be that one, and he horribly said... he fucked up and said south. Yep. Salvage Archipelago. This is not east of Daguerreo, dude. This is southeast. Whatever. It's an outdated guide. You ain't gonna go back and update it now. Fix that. Everling Island, west of Forgotten Continent. Everling. Oh, yeah, one of these long-ass strips of land over here. This one. Watch the waves around the world and relaxed. That's it. Beach bum. Achievement unlocked. So now every time you go to any beach in the world and get off the chocobo, you don't even have to have the chocobo with you anymore. Just go to a beach, relax, watch the waves like you would in real life, and all it restores, just like in real life, it restores all your HP and MP for all party members. Yeah, but you didn't know that, huh? Who's heading out to the beach now after that? I want to restore all my HP and MP. Well, if you haven't engaged in any physical activity in a while, it's not really going to make a difference. If you haven't gotten into any fights with people or wild animals, what difference will it make? Okay, but in all seriousness though, wouldn't that be cool? If you actually could heal yourself like that. You can heal yourself mentally. You know, meditation, beaches and the waves could help with that. Ain't gonna cure no battle scars though. Damn, you can be pretty far from the beach. Pretty cool. So does what's-his-face say anything now? Let's go one last time back to Chocobo's Paradise and see if he says anything new. I doubt it, but... Hello, Your Highness. Nope, that's it. He just repeats himself. Yeah, that's it. No more extra story. That was story. Let's finish this game. Let me see really quick, because now I am also a little curious. Just so you guys... Just so we can all know what the hell there was to do in Daguerreo. Since I'm not gonna bother, but I'm still curious. Yeah, what is there to do here? It's located on Sacrobus Island. Using the airship. Wait, what? He wrote this weird. Using the airship, and in parentheses he wrote, a sky chocobo can also land on the forest below the plateau if you prefer to show off FF9's equivalent of a Cadillac. I said 14. So the golden sky chocobo's a Cadillac? Alright. Land on the upper section, then into the obvious entrance. You may meet the Gimme Cat enemy here. If you do, don't give it a diamond. It's not part of the friendly creatures quest. Oh, they try to bait you with a fake friendly creature? The Gimme Cat? I didn't even know about that. He asks you for an item. If you give it to him, he's just like, see ya, sucker. He gives you nothing in return. There's Stelazio here, those coins that duck lady wants in Treno. There's a 4-armed man here that you've been seeing in other areas. Play cards with him to get cards, you know, with square, but don't speak to him with X until you're sure you have all the cards you want from him. Or save first if you're checking your treasure hunter rank. If you followed the walkthrough, you'll have enough treasure by now to obtain the rank S metal key item, but he'll run away and never be seen again. But doesn't he reveal his name though, his real name, that 4-armed guy? We saw him in a few cutscenes throughout the story. I think his name is supposed to be Gilgamesh. Should be obvious with the 4 arms. But I did not pick up every treasure everywhere. I pretty much breezed right through Ibsen's castle and didn't care about checking for treasure, so that's pointless. There's a synthesis shop with cool stuff. I already have Ultima weapons, so I don't care. Summon jewels, which increase the power of the connected summon. There's a Moogle, Nagi, up here. No letters. This is all miscellaneous crap. There really is nothing to do there except Just collectibles. Oh, there's a number of unique goods if we came here on disc 3, which I didn't. Oops. On disc 4, the weapon shop is essentially the final weapon shop of the game. Okay, so I should go there for that at least. The weapons and armor here are the best buyable equipment at any point in the game. Stock up on whatever you need, nothing's missable, but the stuff here makes for great fillers. If you're missing a piece of higher level endgame equipment, which I probably am, because I didn't do everything, all the side quests. The synthesis shop and item shop will have the same inventories as before. You came here immediately after obtaining the Hildegard 3. Click here to return to the walkthrough. Alright, yeah, so there's pretty much nothing to do there except go shopping, so that's what I'm gonna do. Our last shopping experience before the final battle. Cool. It might be too late now. I completely kept forgetting to do this. I'm also gonna go turn in the coffee for that old man. See what he gives us after this. Alright. At least the music here is relaxing. Speed this shit up. Knowledge and water come together. I'm good. There's Gilgamesh reading a book. A little mini side quest with the argument that this shop clerk is having with that customer. Again, I'm sorry, I just don't care. Oh, that's cool! They have hammocks for people who fall asleep while reading. So we can stay here as a... That's a really neat idea. Library should have more of that. Your lift broke, so because of that minor inconvenience, sometimes that's what it can boil down to, folks. Your competition at the synthesis shop is winning. You're taking all your customers, huh? Okay. Did that fix your stupid lift? No. All I'm doing is looking for the weapon shop, too. Let's see what happened. Dragon God's blessing to the stone? So I'm supposed to put a stone here. One second. Ah, almost needs stone? Maybe some ore might work. How many ores? Well, I can give it like 50. They transformed. 12 aquamarine. Oh, wow, okay. I guess because, you know, Leviathan's on the mural, maybe. Oh shit! Zidane, my goodness, how wonderful to see you again! Hey, what are you doing here? After Clara was destroyed, I realized how isolated we have all been. So I decided to broaden my horizons and came here. It's wonderful here. I am constantly learning something new from these books. Someday I hope to contribute to the restoration of Clara. That's really neat. What the hell's up with this giant stick? What's this bar doing here? Oh. Sag. I was trying to make like a staircase. I guess that's not possible. No, the middle one always goes up or down with the other two. I wonder if the guide says anything about this. Does this even matter? Oh, I have to, yeah. This is, yeah, he says you gotta fix the hydro lift. If you don't, the weapon shop will not open. Simply hit the left lever until a hole-like thing is revealed. Then examine the hole, followed by the rod to fix it. Okay, that's the first step. Okay. I see it. What the hell? There. What is this hole? Hey, maybe I can fit this in that hole. Let's see if this will fit. Perfect! Now it should stay in place. Should hopefully not break off. Now lower the right lever until the right-hand platform is level with you, and now ride it up to the weapon shop. Okay. There we go. Okay, so how does he activate the lift when he's on it? The levers are way over there. Alright, the lift works now. Thanks a lot, man. No problem. Let's see. Nobody has one. A power wrist. Don't mind if I do. I'll take one of these. Oh, snap. Oh, we found one of those one time. Thought we did anyway. What the shake? Ninja gear. We're both. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're both a thief slash ninja pair type of job class, both of them. But Amaranth is just humongous and likes to, like, fight with honor. Well, not exactly with honor, but you know, like, he likes to fight one-on-one, head-to-head. Whereas Zidane's more of a true, like, rogue where he tries to do things in a backstabby way. Like, you remember that flashback between him and Amaranth? He made him out to be the bad guy, and then he became the wanted person instead of Zidane. It was fucked up, but that's how you would expect a thief to fight. Whereas Amaranth is like, let's fucking go. He has like some kind of honor code. Well, I'll buy one anyway, just because we don't have it. Even though she doesn't need it anymore. She has something better. Alright, cool. Ninja gear. Alright. We're ready to finish this fucking game. I don't even care about what new abilities we got. We're ready. Let's just fucking go. The ending might be long as shit. I remember most of the ending, but I mean, like, the final dungeon and everything could be gimmicky and take a while, so... Let's just get it done, folks. Go back for our invincible airship over here. I remember seeing this... The gummy ship version of this in Kingdom Hearts and was like, what Final Fantasy airship is that based off of? This one. This game was so forgettable to me, I couldn't even remember that. That this was called the Invincible. See you later, Choco. I'll come back for you, I promise. Whoa. This engine sound is... Holy hell! The infantry. I don't want to get too close, because I have a feeling if we do, it might suck me in or something. How strange. What is it, Dagger? I'm riding on the airship that killed both of my mothers and destroyed my birthplace. That's what I said last stream, too. I was like, how ironic that we're riding on the airship we've been chasing... Well, not chasing, but that we've been seeing the whole game cause all this crazy-ass destruction. And now it's ours. By a twist of events, it's now our airship. And I think I specifically stated it's the airship that literally took everything from Dagger. And now she's riding in it. I'm glad she recognizes the irony of it. I'm sorry. You probably don't want to ride this airship. Don't worry about it. Kuja and Garland were the ones we chose to destroy, not the ship. And I want to stop blaming my sorrow on other things. Dagger? Sometimes it's legitimate, though. Don't beat yourself too much up for that. We must end this once and for all. We will. And sometimes it is okay to do that. It's actually true. But it's sort of an attitude thing is what she's talking about. If you make it too much of a habit to constantly just blame other things, other people, yeah, you'll start doing it even when it's not founded. There must be mist monsters everywhere. We need to be careful. I have personal experience with people like that too. In very recent times. Douchebags that do exactly that. Yeah, you don't want to keep people like that in your life. But anyway, I thought of relinquishing my knighthood many times after Alexandria was destroyed. But there are still things I must protect. Seeing this sky convinced me. It's really cool how Steiner and Zidane actually... Well, Zidane grew on Steiner, and now he actually kind of approves of him being in like a semi-relationship with Dagger, with Princess Garnet. What the hell does Pisces do? I'll talk to them in a minute. Okay, I'll just talk to them now. This ship is fucking huge. It's like the Ragnarok guys. I can't believe I'm still traveling around with you. You're addicted to me, baby. Can't let me go. I never imagined our reunion in Lindblum would bring us this far. I shall see through this battle to the end. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of true though, isn't it? Amaranth is like, he's so intrigued by Zidane, he can't stop following him around. Because he wants to know what makes him tick. This light makes me feel like I've become pot roast. The light that came out of here burned, Madain, sorry. Oh, I see, it's really hot. Yeah, and that was before you were born. Or was it shortly after? No, it was before, because Dagger was a little girl. She was the one who was 6 years old back then. Yeah, so she was born 10 years later. Am I doing the math right there? No, I'm not. Never mind. Yeah. 4 years later, when Dagger was 10, that's when she was born. That's when Eiko was born. So that's 4 years, sorry. This light makes me feel like I've become power. Oh yeah, same thing. It's a pretty big ship, but aesthetically I don't really like it that much, I gotta say. This interior is... It's kind of unsettling, honestly. If I'm being honest, that's what I don't like about it. Scream. Like, it just screams bad guy's ship. I guess that's what it is. It's just so sinister looking and feeling when you're inside of it. And the outside is much better. It looks kind of cool, but it's still just kind of icky. I would have liked Hildegard to have this color, though. I'm guessing this starts the final battle. The coffee! I forgot again. I was just about to go. The fucking coffee. Where the hell is that guy? He's over here somewhere. Oh my god, I am so sorry for that sound. The engine on this thing sounds like shit when you put it in fast forward. Okay. Oh, it is too late. I can't give it to him. I fucked up. Oh well. Fuck it then. We'll look up a cutscene or something and see what happens. See, some towns and shit are blocked off now forever. Alright, let's just go then. It was never my intention to do the coffee side quest anyway, it was an afterthought. I could have tried approaching from the ground just to see what happens. Oops. coming! This music sounds very familiar, like it's from a different Final Fantasy game. Like a remix or something. Not this song. Oh no, just playing. Holy shit! Hell yeah, the cavalry's here! That fucker Ku just sent like 1,000,000 silver dragons at us. But we got backup too. This is fucking awesome. All ships, clear a path for the Invincible. Can't let you guys steal the show by yourselves. Even Baka's here. The whole Tantalus gang. Uncle Sid? Hi. How did he know to show up here? He found out somehow. Probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. Now let's lose those dragons. Let's fucking do this. Also, how the hell is Zidane piloting this thing? He just stands on that platform and wills it to go somewhere? Again, the soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. Oh, shit! General Beatrix, our ship is gonna burst! Do not fret. Your captain is about to enter Valhalla. You are a Pluto Knight. Now act like one. We all know you came along because you were worried sick about Captain Steiner. Oh, shit! Did you say something? Called her out! She's gonna fucking kill him. She's like, what the fuck did you say? The Red Rose? That's what it's called. That ship. Could it be? Beatrix? Quite a woman you fell in love with. You're one to talk. She's right there, you idiot! Wait a minute, Steiner, what did you mean by that? So he's like, alright, we better focus up again. Alright, let's bust through. Dagger should have been like, tell me how you really feel, fool. That's the first time I've seen Steiner not praise her and say something like that instead. Because, you know, the whole fucking game he's always like, princess this, princess that. But he finally let it slip. Why the woman you fell in love with? You want to talk? The fuck do you mean by that? I'm right here, asshole. He's like, oh shit. You get out of my motherfucking house. Nova Dragon. At least we only have to fight the strongest one and not all those other ones outside. Let's go through all the Eidolons again one more time. It's the end of the game, we might as well. Go through all of these again, too. Why not? Shiva! Booba! She got an ass on her. She's always a villain. I think the game where she's most covered up is probably... You know what, I don't even know. She's always wearing a clothing. Yeah, I can't fucking think of one right now. The auto attack. Because Dagger's in trance. It's a neat little effect, I mean, especially since trance really doesn't last that long. Stuttering over here. He's got some health. I get flashbacks to when we fought Ozma. I didn't catch the name. It's still called Hellfire or something? Or a freak? Oh, it's the Flames of Hell. Okay. Same thing, but different wording. Try remove. This guy doesn't die. Okay, he's dead. You know, something we never got to see earlier. That's his victory pose? Holy shit. First time I see it. Something we never got to see earlier with Dagger. Do you guys remember when she lost her voice? Since I had random encounters off, it's no wonder we didn't see this, but sometimes when you're fighting, she'll lose her turn. Like, you'll queue her up to do something, no matter what it is. When it comes her turn to actually execute what you told her to do, she might not do it, and it would say, like, unable to concentrate, and then she just skips the turn. She loses her whole ATB bar and it has to fill up again. So then nothing happens. And it's really annoying, but, you know, it made sense for the story. She was traumatized. But yeah, I didn't have random encounters on at the time, so we never saw that. Never happened during a boss fight. Are you sure this will work, Kenna? It's no problem. I warp in from outside before. I guess this is the only exit anyway. We find same magic field outside when we come back. I warp in when I step into magic field outside. Alright. I guess it's no use worrying. What is this place? What's wrong, Zidane? Did someone just call my name? No. That's weird. Maybe you're just hearing things. I don't think so. You hear that? I hear nothing. Zidane, can you hear me? Garland? I am speaking only to you. Garland, what is this place? Memoria. Place of memories. That audio cue. Perfect timing. Memories? Yes, your memories brought forth this place. I was gonna say, that town down there looks like Alexandria. The buildings down there? Here you shall witness the entire truth. You have no choice. Now go. I can keep talking to us in the afterlife. What are you talking about? Damn. Zidane, what's going on? You all heard me talking, right? Looks like I was the only one who heard him. I was just talking to Garland. He told me that our memories created this place. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I guess we'll just have to move forward. I see pieces of Alexandria and Burmecia. Yeah, it makes sense that this place wouldn't have movables in it. Unlike all the other places we've been to, this place is like... it was literally just created. Presumably by Kuja. So we get lore-friendly save points. It's like a memory bubble that'll memorize your progress up to this point, rather than a Moogle writing into his diary. I like the music here. Well, I think I've already praised the soundtrack like a million times, haven't I? It's so eerie and very fitting for the kind of place this is, according to Carland. I can see inspiration from Ultimisia's castle. Do you see this? A castle-like structure with the dark fog. This is this game's final dungeon, by the way. Scripted encounters. You'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner I never turned off random encounters. Or, I never turned on random encounters, so this was scripted. Oh shit! It's one of the 4 fiends from the shrines. She looks different this time, though. We meet again. I am one of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my power. She looked more humanoid last time when Amaranth and Freya fought her. Now she's like turned into a full-on snake this time. Like an actual Lamia. So, we tested Tidal Flame, Scoop Heart, or... didn't see Ramuh. I'll just let them chill. I want to do one last showcase of Zidane and Dagger's signature abilities. The Eidolons and the dying abilities that Zidane gets in Trance. Her stance reminds me of the Lamias from FF1 or 2, wherever they first appeared. She's like hunched over, you know, but in that game they were coiled up also. Their snake tails were coiled up and they were hunched over them. Okay. Again, to get over the... I love how they... Both Resident Evil and this game, I've pointed out many times. How they can have topless chicks make them monsters with no nipples. And then boom. It passes the T for teen rating or M for mature. It's fine. Something about nipples, huh? Just take them out, forehead. And then she can be topless like that. G-Force 199. Oh yeah, we haven't used this in a while. What is important is gravity. Oh, my mouth will get pretty dry. I think that's supposed to be an instant kill, so it only works on normal enemies, not bosses. Okay, how about Odin? He'll be dead soon. I was Stellar Circle 5. Neo Twister? Zantetsuken? The close-up on his face. Probably also misses, doesn't it? Well, guard. Okay, whatever. Still a miss, basically. Alright. The shortened version is a spear, but it actually did damage. But it was still called Zantetsuken instead of Gungan or whatever it's supposed to be called, I think, in FF7, right? When he throws the spear instead of using the sword. At least that one did damage. Solution 9. I think we saw a lot of this one. Tsunami. We saw this one very recently. So I wanted to showcase the Eidolons again one more time, just because they don't really get a lot of screen time in this game. Not in battle, anyway. You don't really, you don't get to use them until really late in the game. It's like using W swimmers. Shit. Oh, is he dead? Or she? She dead. It's over. Take this! Raining swords. And if that doesn't kill you, then she just dies. And you win. Jesus Christ. The smallest outfit they could give Dagger when she's in trance. What's this? Putting out the fire? Oh, it's an achievement for killing that boss. Oh, we're gonna get like 4 achievements then if we fight all 4 of them again. It's kind of nice that they included the 4 shrine bosses here again, because you only got to fight one of them back then. The Earth one, the Lich or whatever, with Zidane and Kinna. Isn't this Alexandria? What is Alexandria Castle doing here? It's just a memory. Whoa! Oh, there we go. Memories of the last time we saw it. What? What you talk about? I not see anything. Of course you can't see anything. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. When Zidane was 6. Angel Flute. The ultimate flute. So that's for Eiko. What? Is it safe point here? Interesting. It's like a hidden save point. A storm, Burmecia. Who's here? Defense Phantom. I am the ghost of the most infamous card master. No. Discretion is the better part of valor. Indeed, because I don't care about card games. Let's go. I remember hearing that line a lot in Dynasty Warriors. Hey, what are you doing? You shouldn't go anywhere. There's a storm. Oh, this is Madain Sari. This is Dagger's memory. As a child with her biological mother. Watch out! You're gonna get washed away! Zidane, you're talking to a memory. Dagger, I just saw a little girl on a ship and... Huh? I guess it was my imagination. Yeah, it had to be. What I just saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Zidane able to see it? Zidane was there. Maybe he was on the Invincible with Kuja or Garland. Zidane? He was 6 just like her, at the same age, so... Yeah, what's up? You didn't imagine anything. Wait, you saw it too? That means that little girl was you. But why was I able to see something from your memory? I don't know. Put it together, guys. He was there. Hey, Garland! What's going on? Garland, can you hear me? I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. What is that thing? A memory of the Invincible, which we were just riding on? That eye. It's the same eye I saw on the night of the storm at sea. Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, what you just saw was from your memory, and not Garnet's. What? I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea. You still don't understand. You will find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? Garland! Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, and they prayed never to see it again. This explains the plot line from the beginning of the game. Alright, who's next? So you have defeated Malorus. For Tiamat, there is only victory! So Tiamat was the Wind Guardian then. That Vivian Steiner fought. Did we see Solution 9? I feel like we didn't. I mean, we've seen it before, but I just mean in the last round of gonna spam Mark from here on out, so. Pew, pew. See for yourself. Oh, I'm missing something. Sure. This just screams at the fact that Amaranth is like Cypher 2.0. Except with a more serious attitude. Cypher's obviously more like, you know, that's that school bully douchebag. Very, I don't want to say flamboyant. That's not the right word, I think. I don't know, he's very like grandiose, I guess. This guy's the silent edgelord type. glad they stopped being so self-indulgent with the summon animations from this point on. Because FF10 is a little bit... Like even the strongest summon magic in FF10, they're called Aeons, right? The strongest Aeon doesn't have such a long-ass animation. This dude and Eden have the longest fucking animations ever. Eden from FF8. Someone would be 6 dragons. Let's see what this does. Okay. Thanks. Just like see for yourself. That's all we get. Alright, let's see what Dragon's Crest does. To this one. Even the shorthand animation for this one is really long. Shorthand as if we're writing or saying words. The shortened version, Jesus. Ah, fuck. It said non-elemental damage. I thought that was not gonna happen. But, okay. Fine. He's dead. Gone with the winds. There goes Tiamat. Obviously I like Tiamat's design better in FF8, but that's also because, you know, she just kind of looks like Bahamut with different colors. And Bahamut has a great design in FF8. I feel like FF8's design for Bahamut is the one they use for, when you summon... Well, they took some inspiration from it for Bahamut Prime and FF14 and the version that the summoner can use. Another phantom that likes to play cards. I am the ghost of a warrior card master. So weird. Maybe they thought the card game in this game was gonna take off or catch on as much with the fans as the one in FF8, so they just made it last the entire game. More so than that one did. Shit, now we're gonna start getting dizzy. What is this? Gaia being absorbed by Terra, like Garland wanted? Or actually... Oh yeah, I said it right. 2 moons colliding? No. They look more like planets. Isn't a moon technically just a small little planet? Why does this look so familiar? That is a picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. 5,000 years ago, Terra, already an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia. Terra needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. It's getting a little dirty. However, there was already life on Gaia. And so the story began. Oh yeah, I saw this in Oilvert. Not that explicitly, but we just saw the 2 holograms do this. Life on Terra was coming to an end. We had no choice but to proceed with the fusion, which tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. Thus, I created the Ifa tree to regulate the flow of souls back to Terra. if he explained why this whole thing started in the first place? Why is it necessary for Terra to have to parasitically assimilate, merge, or absorb and basically eat another planet to survive? If he explained it, I might have missed it with all the other plot that happened right before this. When we were on Terra. Before it got destroyed. We're underwater now. Wow, we in ocean now. Fish everywhere. Yum yum. What are you doing? Swimming. Swimming after fish. Lorraine, you help catch fish too. Always about the food. Ugh. What this? Hard to breathe now. Ugh! Can't breathe! That's because you think we're inside an ocean. I can breathe fine. We're not an ocean? It was all in your mind, like the Matrix. The mind makes it real. You're right. I breathe okay now. Fish all gone. I sad. Aww. You see their eyes are like, I'm sad the fish are gone. Can't eat. Like I said, Kina was great comedy relief for the whole game. So Gaia used to be just one big ocean. Kind of like our planet. How do you know? I don't know. For some reason, it's in my memory. I wasn't even born at the time. Doesn't make any sense. And I was born on Terra, not Gaia, so how can it be in my memory? Oh, I see. Never mind. So maybe Zidane wasn't actually there. On the Invincible with Garland or anything. When Dagger's, home was destroyed or whatever. But rather, he just inherited, like, the memories of Garland and whoever else was there. I think that's where they're going with this, because yeah, why would he be able to remember things from way before he was born? Before anyone was born. It's in my memory, too. Gaia used to be covered with water. Holy shit. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Okay, what the hell's going on? Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. Ooh. Mitochondrial Eve, anyone? I don't understand. All life forms on our planet came from the same first life form? Built by amino acids and whatever else. Chemical reactions first made the first life forms, right? I am the water chaos Kraken. Your presence is forbidden. We killed you before, we'll do it again. Those tentacles have mouths on them with teeth. Oh good. I don't think we got to see Dragon's Crest, did we? Freeze in hell, Batman. My cousin could never stop quoting that movie, so now I got it stuck in my head. That damn line. I think it's from Batman Forever or something, or Batman and Robin. Like the old Batman movie from like the 90s. Whew. Use all that water. My lips are drying up. Not a lot of humidity today, I guess. Fuck this. No, that's one tentacle. Oh, that's both actually. Excuse me. That's really cool, but it did like shit damage. Leg. Amaranth's like, I dodge. It's got some fucking health. That's what finishes him. Dagger just swinging that shit at him. All washed up. Nice. I think we only have one fiend left, right? One of the 4 fiends from FF1. Dude, these hit at save points. There's 2 ways to go. I feel like this is the right way. Rare Phantom. I am the ghost of Cardmaster Empress. Maybe these ghosts represent people you could challenge to card games in places you can't access anymore in the world map. Which, by the way, you can leave here. You can go right back the way you came and get on the Invisible and go back. You're not stuck here. Jeez. That's one big fireball. Could it be a moon? It actually kind of looks like our planet is on fire. That's what it looks like to me. This is the birth of Gaia. Oh, I nailed it. Just like real-life Earth started like that. That's Gaia? Over 5,000 years ago. Okay, so our planet's a lot older. What's above that ladder? See for yourself. Terra reached the peak of its prosperity at this time. The people believed that their future was secure. Ultimately, that very hubris led to Terra's demise. Kind of like in real life. Thus I was created to deal with our plights. We take things for granted and think everything's gonna be fine when it's not. I'm not talking about small personal issues, obviously. I'm talking about things on a macro level. Oh. Well, we're at the end of the game. This is where you get Excalibur 2 if you got here in less than 12 hours from starting the game. I, the Earth Chaos Lich, commend your feat, but your life ends now. Well, this is just a repeat of an old boss fight. But this is the fight we did actually do at the 4 shrines. Fast forward through this. Stop! Swing and a miss. Fuck you. Eternal darkness. Well, it's a full animation again, so. Venom powder? Oops, I meant to hit attack. Damn it. I didn't want her to use it again. He's already gonna auto attack with it constantly until the end of the fight. I think Freya will do more damage if I just use auto attack like Amaranth. Shockingly weak. Anyway. I like that they modified the sound effects to keep up with the fast forward. It doesn't sound all janky and weird. Well, obviously it sounds janky and weird, but like it would sound jankier if the sound effects were not sped up. But they are. Well, they put some thought into this. Let's do it again. There we go. Level 5 death. Good thing we're not level 100 like in FF8. That would have been all bad. Prick. Imagine getting here, you're at 11 hours and 59 minutes. Hitting rock bottom. The achievement for defeating the Lich. You're like at 11 hours, 59 minutes, and then you gotta kill that guy in less than a minute so you can pick up Excalibur 2 right here. Also, if you get here with that much time, you can sit here and you'll watch the icon disappear if you don't pick it up. It's supposed to spawn right here. So there'll be an exclamation mark above Zidane's head. You know, so telling you to push the action button to do something. And you'll pick it up. If you sit here until it goes past the 12-hour mark, that exclamation mark will disappear. And then you can't get Excalibur 2 forever. It's gone. Whoa! Jesus, Zidane. Be careful. There's nothing. Is this it? Is there nothing else? This is space. Space? Your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you will be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane. That's easy for you to say. Like jumping out of a plane, man. You just gotta go for it. Don't overthink it once you're already up there, because the more you think about it, the less you're gonna do it. Dude, this is fun. I zoned out on this. Alright, you have to actually push forward. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit there watching Zidane do that. You have entered a new realm. There are no more worlds. There is no more space. Follow your memory, your original memory, and march forth. Garland, what exactly is our memory? Or weird. Why can I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time? Garland, please! Tell me! Do not limit memory to just one individual's experience from birth. That is only the surface. See, this is going to be some FF7 livestream shit right now, isn't it? Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. Yep, here we go. Genetic memories, spirit memories. You have your memories from your ancestors, right? And that parent also requires a parent. Life is connected, one to another. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. Like I said earlier, mitochondrial Eve, for those of us, you know, IRL anyway. The same can be said for memory. I like that the Assassin's Creed series kind of explored that at the beginning. I haven't played a single game, but I played like the demo and some free trials of the first few games and then looked up the rest of the story on like Google and shit and put it together. I thought that was a cool concept. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is an accumulation of generations of memories that continues to evolve. Yep. Maybe the person who got the idea for Assassin's Creed played this game. Nah, I think it's something they're exploring IRL, isn't it? The whole memories being stored in our genetics, potentially. Genetic memories, which would explain why we're born with certain fears that other people aren't. Like, for example, for the longest time, it's not a thing anymore, but when I was a kid, I was irrationally afraid of dogs. Like, I'd never had a bad experience with one, but I was just scared shitless of them. And later I speculated maybe that was because my dad, when he was like a kid, he got bit by one that supposedly he didn't provoke. I say supposedly because, you know, there's always, they say there's two sides to every story. There's actually three. There's, you know, this person's side, that person's side, and then the actual truth, which you have to piece together based on both their stories. But anyway, so supposedly he never provoked this dog, and he was walking by it, and then it bit him, and that kind of scarred him. It traumatized him because he was little. It bit him pretty bad, so he became afraid of dogs for the rest of his life at that point. And then I'm born, and I have a fear of dogs without ever having had that experience. So it's like, maybe there's something to this. Maybe his trauma somehow got passed down to me just through genetics alone. I don't know. Again, it's a cool concept that Assassin's Creed explores, at least at the beginning. I don't know what the hell the storyline is doing at this point, because I didn't keep up with the series. I don't know what's going on with it, but when the Assassin's Creed series started, they explored this concept, and I thought that was really cool. Alright, so you can say that memory and evolution go hand in hand. But most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths. So, what am I gonna find by tracing back our roots? A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal. That's their version. Crystal. Excuse me. That's their version of mitochondrial Eve, huh? Or maybe a combination of that and God. It's a crystal. You are on your own now. Zidane, take care of Kuja. And protect the crystal. Farewell. Garland, wait! Garland! Be gone. Even if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world. And he's gone. Is this the crystal that Garland was talking about? Yes, it's Heidelin. It's time for us to find out the truth. And this is why the back of the game case are somewhere, it said. Or maybe just some of the adverts for FF9 when it first came out said the crystal returns. They brought back the whole concept of the crystal from the old Final Fantasy games. Because the crystal was used in every Final Fantasy through 1 through 5, right? Oh wait, I think FF2 didn't use it. But still, every other one did. 1, 3, 4, and 5. 6 is when they started doing something more original and said, okay, let's try making stories out of something else. But this is an homage to the classic games. FF9, I mean. And then FF14 does it again. With this game It pays tribute to all of its predecessors, which is really cool, while still having an original story, just like this game. Oh, you can teleport backwards? Oh, there you go. Return to Memoria entrance. See, you can still go back to go do side quests and stuff. I try to do as many side quests as possible before reaching the very end of the end game dungeon like this, like when you're literally one step away from the final boss. For most Final Fantasy games, I try to do that whenever I can because I feel it's immersion breaking. If you come right here, or like, that's what I like about FF7, because you kind of have to do that to get the best materia and equipment so you can go do some of the side quests. Get all the way to the bottom of the Northern Crater, and then go all the way back up after you got all the treasure, and go do a bunch of side quests, and then come back and go all the way down the crater. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, I try not to do that, just when I can. FF7 is unfortunately, you have to kind of do that. But we're done with this game. No more side quests. Let's go. Final boss time. Let's do this. Kuja! That must be the crystal right there behind him. Nice of you to come. I'm surprised you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. Your lives and memories too, of course. Shut up! The only thing that's gonna be gone is you. I'll take you out right now. You honestly think you can beat me? Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Ifa tree will incite the cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It's all over for you and your friends. See? I win either way. It doesn't matter. Even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain and we'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Why should the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair. Ultimate narcissist right there. That is the ultimate narcissistic way of thinking. Like, I can't think of a more perfect example of absolute narcissism. If I die, we all die. Zidane, you will be my first sacrifice. Okay, Chief Irons. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take you with me. No one can escape my town. Everyone's gonna die. I know I made that joke last stream though. Oh, the bitch ain't even gonna fight us first. He's gonna send his lackey over here, Death Guys. Nice FF6 throwback. Yep, Death Guys. And I think they used this model for Death Guys in Final Fantasy XIV, right? For the Alliance raids for Heavensward? Or did they use the... Well, it's the same as FF6, but it was more of a reference to the FF6 battles where you're on an airship. You're fighting Death Guys on an airship. What about her normal attack? Maybe it does more damage, because that jump attack didn't really impress me last time. It did like 240 attacks of damage. Damn. Without long range, physical attacks wouldn't reach me. That's why I made sure to equip that ability on everybody. Yeah, just the normal auto attack is way better. beep. What a weird paw sound effect this game has. I bet his is also better to just do this. That animation's quite lengthy. Let's see. She kills him once again. How did they beat Death Guys? Do you really think you could beat me? Well, we killed your stupid pet, so I'm willing to say, or to bet yes. She keeps finishing off everything. I can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, my time is almost up. Time to die, everyone! If he uses Ultima again, we're fucked. Oh, this is an incoming banger here. Best version of Kuja's theme. I like that we're basically fighting him inside the Mother Crystal. And that must be the core of the crystal floating in the background over there. You hear that shit? Holy! How dare you? And you know, this part of the song resembles the fight against Ultimecia when she merges with Griever in FF8. Okay, so yeah, it's much faster to just auto attack, but the final boss. We gotta go all out. Flare Star. He pulls out all the stops, doesn't he? All the strongest attacks. More like she counters with this rather than an auto attack. She counters with the last Eidolon she used. Let's see. If we see Eternal Darkness again after this, that means it's a counter attack. Okay, no. It's a turn-based thing. Good, Zidane finished them off, that's fitting. Fuck you, asshole. Ugh. I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone. You're all coming with me! Ultima. Oh great, cue the La Habrea chanting. From the very depths, or the pits of the seven hells to the pinnacles of the heavens, the world shall tremble! Unleash Ultima! Damn! Yeah, he even blew himself up with that. Holy shit. You need those special goggles they give you to look at nuclear explosions. Just at least a pair of sunglasses, something. Ugh. What happened to the crystal? Where is this? You stand before the final dimension, and I am the darkness of eternity. Who are you? All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. It's like what Kuja was trying to do, but he basically just named everything Kuja just went through and why he did all the things he did, yeah. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this? Now the theory is undeniable. Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now it is time to end this world. Well, what do you mean by that? I exist for one purpose. To return everything back to the zero world, where there is no life and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires. What a sick, twisted logic. I can't find myself 100% disagreeing with it. At certain times it does feel like that, doesn't it? Pretty scary to think about. Who the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything. Never. Not as long as we have the will to live. Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence as Kuja did. Yikes. Again, the suicide overtones here, or undertone of what he's saying. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Essentially, he was committing mass suicide, which apparently proves this guy's theory that all life wants to die. That we don't want to exist. We want to end it as quickly as possible. Damn. That's deep. Well, it is and it isn't really, but still, that's just, it's more just depressing to think about. Now come, enter the zero world that you desire. No! Don't lump us in with Kuja, man. He's the one who became suicidal. And wanted to take everyone with him. Not us. Yeah, you tell him, Zidane. We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. And through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. One would hope. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside others. So even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna live! Jesus, Ultima fucking wiped us all out. We're all at 1 HP! Holy shit! I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Good luck. I think Vivi just gave his remaining power to Amaranth. Come back after you kill bad guy. I prepare a big meal for everyone. Such a kinda thing to say. So whoever you pick ends up getting the remaining life force from the other your other allies. Though I am unworthy, accept my powers. Oh, fittingly enough, Eiko's gonna be the one to give her power to Zidane. Promise me you'll win. She's like, otherwise I'm doing this for nothing. Well, now we have to, so their sacrifices aren't in vain. Well, one last time to check that we're optimized. Yeah, we didn't find anything new in there. In Memoria, so... yeah, that's it. Let's end this. We've come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home. All of us. Nothing to say, huh? He's just like, alright, your funeral. Interesting. It kind of reminds me, low-key, there's some similarities there. Not identical, just similar. Reminds me of Zodiark's representation in FF14. The little statues you see of him when the Ascians fight you. There's some similarities, but it's different. It's low-key. Let's open up with a regular attack, fuck it. Necron, that's the name, huh? As in necrosis? You're like the angel of death or something? Come to wipe out all life? He did say that was his purpose, right? Yo, that's really cool. How the song before this transitions into the actual final boss music here seamlessly once you start the fight. Again, the sound design and the soundtrack is just incredible for this game. It's another banger, folks. I think I still like Kuja's boss music better than what we just heard before this, but this one's also pretty fucking cool. Okay, this guy's got some defense on him. Holy shit, especially since he used Protect. Grand Cross, I've heard that before. Who used that before? Well, I know Cypher did. That was one of his limit breaks, right? No, it was Fire Cross. My bad, no. We saw this in FF8, I think. Who used it? Different animation, but I'm just saying the movie, Grand Cross. I'm sure we saw it somewhere else. Different Final Fantasy game. Holy shit! Freya got destroyed. Oh, okay, so the battle boost in this game actually auto-revives. Oh no, she has auto-life on. Never mind, sorry. Oh, no, it doesn't. It still works the same as in FF7 and 8. You can still die from death, like, you know, something like that, or from taking more damage than your maximum HP, and then you have to manually revive your characters. So even with game enhancements on, you can still die. There's still a possibility you can get a game over. But you guys saw that happen to me in FF8. I almost got a game over with Omega Weapon. Twice. I'm gonna turn this fucker into mush. Healing lines from Carlos. Resident Evil 3 remake. Feels weird, man. Oh right, she's blind. She's gonna miss. What did he say? I missed the movie name. Necron Ring or something? Damn. Now he's gonna take less damage from this. Way less damage. This counts as a physical attack though, I think, so only protect helps him with this one. Even then, not so much. Oh, he's dead. Well, we're done. Why defy your fate? The hell? I don't think he did that. Is the will to live that powerful? I barely noticed the eyes opening and closing structure in the background. Yeah, dude, you misjudged this just because of what Kuja did. This is not the end. I am eternal. As long as there is life and death. Well, go back to taking a nap then. We don't want you here. You're not needed right now. So we still have the will to live. I guess that was the finishing blow against the Ifa tree then? Are you alright? Yeah, but look at what's happening. We're done, so I can turn this off, turn that off, and that. So what Kuja said was true. The Ifa tree is beginning its violent reaction. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I doubt anyone could have survived that explosion. What's she doing there? No! Captain! They are still alive. What? Where are they? Over there. The Hildegard is probably closer. You, the tall one. Sir! Hagen Pluto Knight the 8th, ma'am. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Sir. It's like, wait, sir? Ma'am? Sir? I don't know. Please be alive. Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up on the main line. This is the Red Rose. You're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Mikoto. Everyone is alive. You are very close to them. What? How do you know? I can hear him. Who? Prepare to land immediately. That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Thank heavens you're all safe. Come quickly. We don't have much time. Farewell, Zidane. Ah, damn it. What's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. What? He's still alive. He can't be. Zidane, what are you doing? Steiner, take care of Dagger. What? What do you mean by that? Kuja's still alive. I can't just leave him. This is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... It's not the reason. Yeah, thank you. No, that's not the reason. Come on, Zidane. Why are you doing this? Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. He almost kind of did. He went a little crazy when we were on Terra. He was starting to push everyone away. Zidane almost did become Kuja for a minute there. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy. So he can relate to Kuja and that's why he wants to help him. But I know, deep down inside, I have to do this. You're not crazy, Zidane. But you go help Kuja, not a good idea. It's too dangerous. I can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe. But we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. Yeah. That's true. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. I don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. The principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrade in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Will you let me have my moments too, Jill? Chris from RE1 Remake. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Burmecia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Sorry, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. Finish the sentence for him. You're a real simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this fool. What are you still doing out here? Get on board right now! Come on, let's just leave him and get out of here. That guy will never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Zidane, I love you. You better come back. Wow. She wasn't afraid to yell that out. She's like, fuck it, it's probably the last chance I'll ever have to say it to him. I'm not leaving words unspoken. She's like, I love you. Come back. Zidane, I need to eat more different food. I'm still hungry. You need to come back. Take me more places. Show me more food. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Zidane, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Zidane. Princess, we must go. Dagger, I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. Oh, look at Steiner being so respectful. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. You'd probably be dead, actually. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. Oh, nice bow there. Very formal. Very fitting. Promise me one thing. Please come back. He didn't say it out loud. No one knows the future, right? He knows he may not come back. But damn it if he doesn't try. So that's where that picture's from. Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget about me and go. Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Now you sound just like Amaranth. Okay, here goes nothing. Quick time event. No, it's not. You don't have to do anything here. The controller is vibrating though. Run, dude! This tree wants to take you with it. This is one of the coolest sequences in the game. It's too bad they weren't able to have the budget to like actually animate it in CGI. Like most of it is, but you know his character model's still fucking basic ass PS1 polygon graphics for this. Cocky bastard. You really get to see his personality here. He can run pretty fast for being at an angle. There he is, but he didn't make the jump. Oh, shit! He missed it by like an inch. He's fucked up. Phew. Still alive. I guess that was pretty crazy. Hey, are you alright? Sidine? Yeah, we made eye contact right before I fucking fell. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. Wouldn't you do the same for me if you knew I was dying? Touché. Never mind. Your comrades were able to escape? Yeah. I knew you had something to do with it. I'm glad they made it. Yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving. So, what they're implying here is Kuja's the one who teleported us out of there when we killed Necron before he blew up. Or, well, he actually imploded, you know. But still, at the end of the fight, when everybody got transported away, it was Kuja that did that. I don't deserve to live after all that I've done. I'm useless to this world. No one's useless. You helped us escape, remember? After you guys beat me, I had nothing left. Nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live. I guess I was too late. Uh-oh. Hey, don't you go dying on me, alright? Otherwise I just wasted my time coming here. Shit. This tree is angry. Kuja. What you did was wrong. But you gave us all one thing. Hope. Auto-scrolling. We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate. We do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever. To remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason, that our life has meaning. Sometime later. It's Phoebe with a little ticket for the show. So, this is Alexandria. Why are there a shit ton of tickets? What the hell? Pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it. Phoebe! Phoebe? How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck! How could you forget me? Puck? You know Puck? The Prince of Burmecia? Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? If you're not Vivi, then who are you? I'm... Vivi's son! Yo! Look at all the Vivis! He's freaking out. I always talked about you, Zidane, how you were a very special person to us because you taught us all how important life is. Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria. I went there many years ago. How long will it take to rebuild Burmecia? I don't care, as long as I'm with you. I love you, Freya. Yet he still doesn't remember our past. I just want to cherish our time right now. He doesn't remember, but he still fell in love with you all over again. He taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest. Very true. It's time to say goodbye to this room. Save the Queen, you have served me well. My duty is finished here. Farewell, Alexandria. Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts, so I know we're not alone anymore. Hey. Why are you going to Alexandria? I never did see her again. You're not going? I never said that. Hey, wait! Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think. Good food, not only delicious. Good food made with heart. It's very important when cooking for friends. To keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. We were all so courageous. Hurry! Hurry! We gotta get there before the play begins. It's getting dark. There's no need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship! Yeah, because you made it, fool. That's what you said, father. Eiko, what did you just call me? Darling, she called you father. That's adorable. Father, mother, hurry! Say it again, Eiko. She just did. Wow, he's happy. What to do when I felt lonely. That was the only thing you couldn't teach me. But we need to figure out the answer for ourselves. Yeah. Beatrix! Where are you going? Please don't ask. My mind is already set. Wait! Listen to me! I never wish to lose you again. Steiner? Let us protect the Queen together. Oh, she ran right into his arms. I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could have gone on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday. Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Yeehaw! Hey, she's back on the crew. Break a leg, people. Everyone, thank you. Farewell. My memories will be part of the sky. Rest in peace, Vivi. The theater ship will arrive any minute. It's been so long. I can't wait to see everyone. But it'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. I have to move on, just like you taught me. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle, only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins when Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, Your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, Lady Beatrix. Noble ladies and lords and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Marcus? Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should. Princess, wilt thou be happy married to a lowly peasant such as I? Prithee, call me princess no more. Marcus, wilt thou truly cherish me, the king's only daughter? Or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After our nuptials, shall I become no more than a puppet? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry? I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at other times cry. For no life is more insincere than that lived as a masquerade. So much consideration thou hast given it, but worry not. Cast away thy trappings of loyalty, and I shall swaddle thee in a gown of pure love. Never again will I part from thee. Pray, my love, make me thy canary to keep forever in the cage of thy bosom. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow, before dawn can tell of our elopement. All my fortunes at thy foot I lay, and I shall follow thee throughout the world. No cloud, no squall shall hinder us. Nice FF7 and 8 reference. Very poetically woven in there. Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my sweet Marcus's side. Fie, shall be war again unless this marriage is stopped. Never will I let their plan come to fruition. Good day to ye, Highness. Good day. Wisty of Marcus? Marcus? What news dost thou bring? This. A gut punch. The time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Nice FF1 reference with that name too. Marcus, the ship soon embarks. Board ye this boat alone and peace could come to both kingdoms, as Blank so said. Speak, Marcus. She told me that she could not live without me. So, the sun is our enemy too. The eastern sky grows bright. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds in joyous flight? Hark, Marcus! They cannot wait any longer! The ship departs! Could she have betrayed me? Like the 2 moons in the background there. The red and the blue one. Nay, ne'er would my love speak false. I must have faith. She shall appear if I only believe. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray instead to the twin moons. I beseech thee, wondrous moonlight, grant me my only wish. Here it comes. Bring my beloved dagger to me. She's like, what the fuck? What the? Oh. She dropped her pendant. She's like, fuck it, he's more important. Fuck this. Can always pick it up later. See, seriously, fuck this. He's like, surprised. You son of a bitch! How dare you! You took forever to come back, I thought you were dead. How did you survive? I didn't have a choice. I had to live. I wanted to come home to you. So, I sang your song. Our song. Damn, they did an amazing job rebuilding. Looks exactly as it used to. What a beautiful game. Alright. Let's just enjoy the credits and the music. Whew, what a journey. I said it before, I find the game to be a bit drudgerous to get through, but I still enjoy the story. Still right up there with all the other amazing Final Fantasy games that are out there. Turn on the light. It's getting dark in here. Poor Vivi. But, I mean, they kept saying it over and over, right? All life eventually comes to an end. Guess he just wasn't programmed to last. Well, he wasn't built to last much longer than Kuja himself. The ending alone of this game is a beautiful way to close out the PlayStation 1 era. Even those subtle references they threw to FF7 and 8 by name-dropping Cloud and Squall. Just by using their names as part of the, the lyrics or the script for that play at the end. And I like that the game ends the way it began too. The same exact play. I want to be your community. Cutting your hair is symbolic for starting over. Or starting something new. I think that became pretty obvious there when Dagger did that. A fresh start. If you really hardcore want to symbolize a fresh start, culturally, in Japan and I think a few other places, they completely shave bald. Literally starting from scratch. It's cathartic because I've done that twice. Shave bald, I mean. And yeah, it does kind of give that refreshing feeling. You look weird as shit when you see yourself in the mirror, but it does feel like you're starting something new, or you're starting over. You do feel that. Kind of like when a new year begins or something. January 1st. It has been a long time when you consider how long her hair is again. I like that even Amaranth was applauding there. And then these two. The Sword of Alexandria. It's beautiful. Everyone got their happy ending in this game. Everyone. Even the late Vivi. He got to live a great life thanks to his friends. And there you have it, folks. I feel like I always get a little melancholic and teary-eyed at the end of these. And I appreciate a good story, so especially when it's presented so well. $2,000. Copyright 2000, 2001, 2016. Wow. It's been that long. That's beautiful. They brought back the flute. The flute that for the prelude theme that we're listening to right now, that they first used in Final Fantasy VI. Really got to listen to that for like 15 seconds though. I still remember that stream. Like it was yesterday actually. When we finished watching Final Fantasy VI on YouTube. On the ending screen, like this. Had this music playing. Had the prelude with the flute. The flute just adds like an extra element to it. It's like the finishing touch that it needs for you to feel, for it to go from being just a regular prelude to feeling like a proper conclusion, like it's over. The end, as it says on screen. Like Nobuo Uematsu, he just does such a great job of capturing a moment in music. Like whatever's happening on screen, he just knows how to put music to it. He knows how to put music that evokes the right emotion. That works as an audio cue for not only what you should be feeling in the moment, but also letting you know what's happening. It's storytelling through music, you know? And you see this the most in the PlayStation 1 era. Even before that, actually. Like, in the Super Nintendo, the NES era, like, everything before there was voice acting. So everything before FF10. The music was the main storyteller. Because, you know, you had to read everything in your mind or out loud or whatever. But how do they make it so that it's dramatic and conveys certain emotions outside of that, assuming you're just reading all the text really silently? Like, they still had to add something extra to really hit home what is actually happening in the scenes when it's all silent. You know, like a silent movie. I'm pretty sure silent movies way back in the day, in those days, were like the same way. The music was like a key component to convey the emotion of what was happening, to convey the drama, you know? So everything before FF10, when they weren't using any voice acting, the music just is just a brilliant storytelling mechanic, and the composer, Uematsu, he does it amazingly. Does a fantastic job. Yeah, but going back to this, when the flute first kicks in, it always makes me choke up. I get emotional. Just like when we finished FF6. It's too bad they took out the whole traveling through space aesthetic here. Like in that game, where it says the end, but in the background you see like stars zooming past you in first person. But still, the music does its job. What can I say about this game that I haven't already? I pretty much review these games as I go. Beautiful game, beautiful story. Just for some reason, I don't know if it's the gameplay or just the way it, the flow of it, the pacing. Something about it always kind of mildly rubs me the wrong way and I get bored of it really fast. That's why these streams were all no more than like 2 hours a piece. There was only like 1 or 2 that I had that were 4 hours. This one's teetering on 3, but that's just because of how long the ending is. But yeah, I still like this game though. If anything, for the subjects it touches on, the philosophical topics and everything else, it's just, and the story's still beautiful, like I said. It's really good. Just not a big fan of the aesthetic and a few other things, but they're kind of, you know, replaying it now, those are minor gripes. Very minor gripes, it's really not a big deal. This game is still good in my opinion. I like it. It's still, a very well made game. It deserves its spot as a mainline title for the Final Fantasy franchise. It's good. Final Fantasy. What a journey. Not just this game, but just all the games we've played up to this point. The whole franchise up to this point is, it's a hell of a ride. But that's it. We're done. With FF9 at least. On to FF10. Probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll stream again later today, but... I might, but... don't count on it. But, as for me, well... this is not only the end of the PlayStation 1 era and Final Fantasy 9, but... this is the end for my cringy-ass voice acting, too. Everything from this point on will now be voiced over by actual professional voice actors. But you know, we're heading into the PS2 era. Don't expect, you know, don't expect the kind of voice acting you might hear in video games today. It's early voice acting for video games. It's gonna be a little, at times, you know, it's gonna be a little, at times, but it'll still be a lot better than me narrating and doing voiceovers for the text on screen for what characters say. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm retiring from doing voiceover work for these games as we continue this marathon. At least until FF14. But even when we get to Final Fantasy 14, I think I'm going to take it easy and I'm only going to voice over certain things. Because FF14 has a lot. And especially at the beginning. I mean, it has a lot of filler. Like, 1.0 and Realm Reborn, holy shit. Luckily, the cutscene YouTube video I found for 1.0, it just has the juicy bits, the main story. Like, it's not as much, but when I actually play through FF14 in New Game Plus mode with my main character, oh my god. There's so much goddamn filler. Like, I can't. I'm probably not gonna voice over everything when we get to 14. I'm just letting you guys know right now that shit's gonna be too much. For most cutscenes, what I'm going to do, at least until we get to Endwalker, because it's all going to be... I've already seen it before, but I haven't seen Endwalker yet, so that's why I'm saying until we get to Endwalker. For most FF14 cutscenes, I'm just going to put the auto-scroll, auto-text advance I think it's called, and then just let it go. And then I'll comment on what's happening, maybe voice over a few lines, but mostly just comment on what's happening if whatever's happening is kind of fillerish. Because like I said, there's a lot of that in every expansion, not just Realm Reborn. But mostly in Realm Reborn. But yeah, so that's what I'll do. And of course, when there's voiceover scenes, I'll leave it on auto text advance as well. Like, it makes the pacing go better. I'll do that even for... well, I don't know yet. I'll decide for Endwalker if I'm gonna auto text advance for voiced scenes. But I definitely won't do that for scenes that are not voiced. So I want to take my time reading it and taking it all in. But yeah, that's about it. And we'll talk more about it as we get closer. But we still gotta do... coming up next, Final Fantasy X. And then after that, Final Fantasy X-2. And then Final Fantasy... well, for 11, there's some lore videos, I guess, so we can just kind of get the backstory or the backdrop of the world, but that's it. There's nothing. There's no like YouTube video series that actually takes you through the story because it's a very traditional MMO. The story doesn't flow the same way. It's not like 14. It's not like a single player RPG. It's kind of its own thing, you know. Very early MMORPG. It's very grindy, super grindy. So, and I know they've fixed it and made it better, but what I'm saying is I found nothing like that on YouTube. There's nothing that just like takes you through all the major plot points or anything like that. It's not really a thing for that game. It's a different style. So maybe we'll watch a small playlist I found of some really core like lore videos for FF11, and then we'll move on from there. So that'll probably be like literally maybe the first 15-30 minutes of a stream, and then in that same stream I'll just I'll put a BRB screen up, you know, to make a cut there when I'm editing it in the future, and then start FF12. And FF12 I'll also be playing on PC, just like 10 and 10 too. Assuming it works, assuming my fucking computer can handle them. I hope they can. I hope it can, I mean. And then we're going back to YouTube for FF13. Part 1, 2, and 3. But I'm going in release order, just to remind you guys, for this Final Fantasy Appreciation Marathon is what I'm calling it now, officially. I'm going in release order, so I looked at the release dates, and FF13 Part 1 and 2 are before FF14, but then Realm Reborn specifically. So semi-release order. Not going to do it to the letter, but basically we'll do FF13 Part 1 and 2, and then we'll watch FF14 1.0 on YouTube, the cutscenes that I found, and then it'll be FF14 Realm Reborn from level 1 through 50, just the initial main scenario quest basically. So when the first time we see the credits roll, that's where we stop, and then do Lightning Returns. And the crossover event, there's actually a YouTube video so you can see the old Lightning crossover event. The old FF13 crossover event that they used to have for 14. Lightning Strikes, I believe it was called. I haven't seen it yet, so that'll also be kind of a blind thing. So we'll watch that, we'll go into Lightning Returns FF13, and then continue FF14 after that, until... I planned this all out, so I'm just saying it here. I wrote this all down. And then from there, we'll finish the rest of the post-Realm Reborn, the patch content, basically. All the way to Heaven's Word. Finish Heaven's Word, and I think after that is, I haven't decided if I'm going to do some or all of the post-Heaven's Word content, like right up to Stormblood. But at some point in there, we'll start Final Fantasy 15, and do the Final Fantasy 15 crossover event as well. I recorded it, because they had it a few months ago. So I did it on 2 of my characters, actually, and recorded it, so I can just show the video straight from my PlayStation for that whole event. And then come back to do Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker, and that'll be it. So, I'm counting the expansions as their own individual games, so by doing this in release order, it means I'll be interrupting FF14, basically, between expansions, not during the middle of one. I consider the expansion to be the leveling part, where you're going from 1 to 50, or 50 to 60, 60 to 70. I'm not going to interrupt there to go play some other game. That's just, what the hell, that'll mess up the whole pacing. No, I'm saying when we reach the end of an expansion, for me, that's basically when you first hit the credits scene for that expansion, which is usually the level cap. The level cap MSQ for that expansion is what I'm talking about. You'll understand once we get there, but... And then once we're between each expansion, when we're in the post-content, the patch content that was released, drip-fed over, 3-month intervals, I believe, is what their pacing usually is. I haven't played long enough to really notice what the interval is, but that's when I'll be switching to 13 and 15. But those are the only 2 other games that I'll be playing in between the 14 expansions. And so yeah, that's the roadmap. I wrote it down a few nights ago, and I've decided now would be a good time to say all of it, so you guys know what's coming up. But I'll go ahead and end the video now, because it's getting a little long, and we've just been sitting on this in the end screen for a while now. I just needed to get those announcements out there before ending the stream, so I apologize that this video's dragging out now. It's like, dude, FF9 ended like 15 minutes ago. Shut the fuck up and end the video already. Alright, so yeah, that's the plan. Like I said, I finally get to retire and take a break from voice acting and doing voiceover for the characters for quite some time now, until we get to 14. And yeah, I can actually just comment on the cutscenes as they're going, or be able to pause them if I don't want to interrupt them. Though I don't know if 10 will have that ability or that feature or not, but whichever games have that feature, I'll be able to do that. And yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to just be able to use my voice just to comment on what's happening now and not have to do my best at cringeworthy voice acting. But I try, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not a voice actor, I'm not a professional. I do my best to get in character and, you know, try to really convey the emotion that that character's feeling, but no one's perfect. Especially not me. I'm not trained to do this. So, I hope you all were able to bear with me throughout the entire Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and PlayStation era, where I was doing that, doing the voiceover and stuff for all the characters, but it's over now. We get to take a break from that, and now we get to watch professionals do it, so. With that being said, it's over. We're done. The stream is over, FF9 is over, and yeah, until next time, please take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, be well. Please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I think I said it right, yeah. And until next time, peace. Signing off. And this will be the outro music for the stream. Almost forgot. I knew I forgot something about my outro. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the likes, subscribes, and follows on Twitch and YouTube. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. Sharing my passions, sharing what I love with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed all of this, so. I knew I was forgetting something. Glad I remembered this last second. So again, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy watching me share my passions, and we'll see you all next time. Peace, for real this time.